Hello. Recently, there is one judgment which has come from Gujarat State Consumer Commission. And what that judgment says? It says that free service is also included in Consumer Protection Act. That means if you have not charged any patient, then also that patient reserves the right to sue you and get compensation if you are found negligent. Now, there is nothing new in that. Many years back, the Supreme Court has defined what is free service. First of all, we must understand what Consumer Protection Act says. Consumer Protection Act says that the person who has paid, who has partly paid and partly promised, or who has promised to pay for service or goods is a consumer. So, all our patients are basically promises to pay, even though they don't actually pay, but there is always a promise to pay, and that is why they are within the definition of consumer. Consumer Protection Act further said that it will not include free service. Now, only this much words are written, but what is free service? That is defined by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said free service means a service where it is delivered free of charge to any caste, any creed, any person, 365 days, 24/7, that service only will be considered as free service. If you are not charging one particular patient, that doesn't make your service a free service. The court presumes that you are earning for that patient whom you have done free service from the other patients. So, if you are running something which is free 24/7, 365 days, then only you are out of the ambit of the consumer law. However, you are not out of the ambit of the civil law. But consumer case cannot be filed if the services are free. In government hospital also, there is a system of charging few patients. There are paid patients. Anything you take more than 5 rupees is payment. So if you are charging that much, then government doctors are also within the ambit of the consumer law. The patients coming to government hospitals are also the consumers, and that is why every government doctor must have indemnity insurance. There are orders passed against government doctors also asking for payment of say 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 80 lakhs, 1 crore to pay to the patients if they were found negligent. Army hospitals are also not an excuse. Even army hospital doctors also have to take indemnity insurance. So, free service is only service where you are not charging to any patient any day, any time. Otherwise, anybody can file a complaint against you even if you have not charged them. So, we have to learn 2 or 3 things from all these incidents. First, never let go your charge in case of even complication, because by not charging them, you are not coming out of the ambit of the Consumer Protection Act. So please charge your patient. If you will charge them, they will also understand that there is something which is beyond the capacity of the doctor, which has gone wrong, and that is why doctor is trying to treat me, but I will have to pay. If you don't charge, they will feel that you have created some complication and you are trying to cover it up. So please charge even for the complication. You may be human. I don't say you don't show your humanitarian approach. You must have humanitarian approach. If patient is poor, you do it for less charge. You just make a bill and keep it as unpaid bill. But you make a bill. Don't announce it as a free service. That is what is my request. I hope you have understood. Thank you very much.